Hollywood star and comedy legend Rob Schneider has been making us laugh for decades on small and big screens.
And now he's coming to Australia with a brand new live show.
Sting! Der Stingelhofer! Making copies! The McStingster!
A frequent scene stealer on Saturday Night Live, Rob Schneider has starred in some of the biggest comedies of our generation.
Hip Hop? Hip Hop Anonymous? Damn you! You gave him the easy ones!
From Big Daddy, 50 First Dates and The Waterboy,
You can do it!
to Juice Bigelow, Male Gigolo, the second highest grossing DVD in the US in 2000.
I have narcolepsy. It's a sleeping disorder.
Nominated for 3 Emmy Awards and winner of a prestigious Peabody Award, Rob's box office hits include The Animal and The Hot Chick.
You have no idea what it's like to wake up every morning and have to shave your chin.
Yes, I do.
When she smiles.
And this June, Rob is returning to Australia with a brand new live show, hitting stages in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane.
I'm in my 50s. I only feel good like 2 days a month. Why would I want to up one of those? If I want to get up at my age, I'll eat some cheese.
And the man himself, Rob Schneider, joins us now. Good morning to you. You have been entertaining us for so many years. When did you first realise you were funny?
Well, first of all, I just can't believe how much I've just aged since that last little shot to now. When I was a kid, I was nervous. My mom was Filipino. My dad was German. So I just had I was just nervous all the time. My friends didn't want to come over to my house because my mom was like, she would eat part of the fish, like the heads and the eyeballs. My friends would come over to eat once. They would never come back. And so it was just awkward. And I just felt like kids would laugh. And I said, well, I could either fight this for the rest of my life or go with it.
Yeah, you needed comedy, didn't you? Take us through your relationship with Adam Sandler, because when you look back at so many of those clips of films that you've been in, they're Adam Sandler movies. You must be great mates. Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, we both were, kids. He's the youngest in his family. I'm the youngest in my family. And we both were just unemployed comedians. And we were like, hey, if you make it, you better put me in. If I make it, and we got on Saturday Night Live, and we shared a dressing room. We saw way too much of each other, and we just had fun. And the thing is, when you're in a scene with somebody or a movie, whether it's on Saturday Night Live or especially in a picture, if things aren't going good, you need to make changes quickly without egos. And he knows if he wants me to climb a coconut tree, I'll go ahead and do it, or have one eyeball, or be Prince Habibu. And it's just, you have to have that trust. And we've been making each other laugh, and he's been making fun of me for years. And I told him, get other people, get Nick Nolte, and he finally took me up on it because he's such a great actor. He's doing a movie with George Clooney now in London, and he's just, I couldn't be more proud of him. He's a wonderful actor, and he's the best friend ever.
When you're doing comedic films like that, how much is just completely off script because you're laughing so much and you're just going with the comedy?
Well, it has to be a good script because you can't ask the studio for $50 million to go, oh, we'll just figure it out. Don't worry about it. And so what happens is if you do have a really good script, and Adam works hard on it with his friend Hurley and all the other guys who work on it. And then what happens is if the scene's going good, he'll start ad-libbing, and then he knows that I'll go with him, and then I'll do something. And sometimes you get stuck. Like there was a scene on the side of the road in 50 First Dates where Drew Barrymore, he's trying to meet her in different ways because her brain doesn't work. And we're waiting for her to drive, and I'm pretending to beat him up. And that's the scene. But what happened was she's driving this car uphill, and she can't drive this car very well. And it took a while, so we had to ad-lib. We got like, you come over here, make my sister clean your hotel room, eat our pineapples. And I'm kicking him for real. And then she comes and hits me with a baseball bat. And by the time she got there, it was a huge laugh.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We meant to get you on the show a little bit earlier, but you couldn't do it. You're in the car right now on FaceTime.
I can do it.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're coming to Australia. What can we expect from your shows?
Well, I would expect that everybody put their phones away so there's no evidence, first of all. And then have a good time. We have to make fun of some of these things that are happening in our society. And, you know, it's not mean or hateful. It's just before we accept all this new stuff in society, let's just examine it and look at it and have a good laugh. And we're all adults. There should be, you know, the stuff, people are so careful now on TV and you know, whatever what they're doing, that they're scared to say what they really think and question things. And I think as long as it's not mean-spirited, we should talk about it. We're all adults and have a good laugh. Because I think that, you know, the fact that everybody's super sensitive is perfect for comedy because it allows them to be in a place where they can be shocked again. You know, before there was a while where, you know, they'd seen everything. So now with society kind of coming up with new crazy rules, it actually helps because we can examine it and then have a good laugh. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, you're going to love the Aussie audience because they need that. They want people just to be fresh and raw and honest. We're going to love the shows. Rob Schneider, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Jim Jeffries says hi.
Oh, good stuff. Love it. Awesome. Rob Schneider kicks off his Australian tour in Melbourne on the 6th of June. He's also performing in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne. Tickets are on sale right now and you can find all the details on sunrise.com.au.